So it's been about 6 months, maybe a little bit more, since I started this channel. Some changes are coming. One is a podcast, the name of which we still haven't decided. Very generous individual on the East Coast reached out to me like a month or so ago, I can't remember exactly. John White. He just contacted me and started asking about doing a podcast. And at first I was like reluctant, just like random person. But I've been wanting to do podcasts for a while. Like the wife and I have been talking about it. John was generous enough to send me both a laptop and a microphone. We're gonna collaborate on that. I'm gonna still kind of work out the logistics a little bit, see what kind of platform we're gonna use. Eventually I would like to have our own site with like access to stuff. I don't want to put anything really behind a paywall, just like exclusive stuff and early access, that kind of stuff. So that should be coming down the pipe pretty soon. Don't have an exact timeline. It's a little difficult to work out logistics. I'm working nights right now, and he's 3 hours ahead of me. So if I had a regular schedule, we could synchronize a little bit more. Well, we're gonna have to eventually. And then the other thing is I have finally, actually thanks to Johnson and the laptop, been able to set up a Patreon and a Subscribestar, which I'll put links to in the description. Don't have any benefits for different tiers as of yet. I am planning on, I've always been pretty artistically inclined, so I am going to try my luck at carving, and my plan is to send different statues of various different deities, depending on the tier, of course. I named them based on the Norse name of the chess pieces, which will be the basis for my archetype video once I do that. So that seemed fitting. If you decide to subscribe, obviously it's super appreciated. Let me know if it works or not, because obviously I just set it up tonight. Just kind of sat there with my laptop between staring at cameras and stuff. I think the highest tiers will be able to make statue requests. The lower tiers, I'll probably just send one out every few months. I got a Dremel with a bunch of different attachments and some like little hand carving stuff, and as you can see on my channel, I draw a lot of stuff. I've always been able to attach to various different mediums when they've been thrown at me. Pencil and paper is just the easiest, cheapest, and most comfortable for me. So the goal is to dedicate myself to being a Gothi. Not that I'm not dedicated now, but currently it costs me money to be a Gothi. I make absolutely no money off of it. One of the other things that Kat and I have been talking about is actually traveling around and interviewing various different heathens. One of the things I want to do is go to Iceland and study under the Ásatrúar Félagið, the Ásatrúar Fellowship. Trying to learn Icelandic as cheaply as possible. We'll see how that works out. Most people speak English over there, but it's hard to get a job who only speak English. And plus I think it's just polite to speak the country's native language. So that's one of the places I'd like to visit. And obviously there's a lot of places in America that would be awesome to like actually go visit, interview these people, see what beliefs are different, and then bring it to you, the viewer. So that is the goal. I want to get to that level. I want to get to a point where my family and I are traveling a little bit, I'm interviewing these people, bring that knowledge. And I'm not going to put the knowledge behind a paywall, but I will have other benefits if we get to a certain point. So my goal is $500 a month. I said I've only got like 66 subscribers right now, which isn't a whole lot, but it's only been 6 months, and it seems to be steadily growing. With John's help and the podcast, I should be able to grow a little bit more, trying to spit out more of these videos about various topics. So please comment down below. Tell me what you want to see. One of the things I like to do is I like to make videos and share knowledge that isn't easily accessible. It's either something that isn't near you, like maybe you can't really find a kindred, you don't really know how to build one. So obviously sharing that experience and wisdom. Topics that I feel get overlooked. My channel obviously has the benefit of having a kindred, which I really haven't seen with other channels except for a podcast, kind of podcast. It's more like a multi-person stream or something like that. Heathen Talk, which I don't believe has any fresh episodes as of recent. But let me know in the comments below what you want to see. So if you're watching this, you've already liked or you've already subscribed to the channel, so that'll be fun to ask. But, yeah.
Skull.